Dear students, welcome to my YouTube tutorial master. I have come again after a long gap. For semester 1 students are hereby instructed to follow my instructions as early as possible. You have to remember it. I have already solved one question which appeared in 2020. You have to see it, and now I am going to discuss the questions appearing in 2021. This subject, that is Principle of Management, it is a general subject and it comes in both the categories, that is for general and for honor students. The same question. That code number is CC 1.2 CHG, and this question is of 80 marks. 20 marks in the hands of college and 80 marks you have to appear at the exam for 80 marks. Now I am going to discuss. It is divided into two parts. One part consisting of 15 questions. One part consisting of 15 questions. No, 20 questions. Look at the question, then you will get the idea. 20 questions, and out of this 20 questions you have to solve only 10 questions. Okay? Each question bears only 2 marks. But in the group B, there are 25 questions and you have to answer only 15 questions. Only 15 questions. No, you have to answer. In group B, there are 25 questions. I think so. No. In group B, there are 30 questions and you have to answer only 20 questions. Each question contains 3 marks, therefore 60 marks. Now let's start. There are two versions, Bengali version as well as English version, but I always suggest to choose English version. Then it will be very clear to you and you can easily answer to these questions very quickly. Now let's start. For group A, choose the correct option of 10 questions. That is, it is only a multiple question consisting of 4 questions, 4 alternatives of every question, and you have to choose one of them. Let's start. Question number 1, blank, is about deciding in advance what should be done. What should be done is about deciding in advance. That means planning. Deciding in advance that should be done, or what should be done, what you are going to do. At first you have to think of the matter, that is planning. You have to make planning. Suppose you are going to a tour, then before departure for the tour you have to make a good plan. If you make the good plan, then your journey will be very smooth, and within the time period, within the scheduled, you can easily come back. Therefore, you have to make a good planning. That is, planning is the appropriate alternative. Now the second question, management is. Someone tells management is an art. Other person also tell that management is a science, not commerce. Therefore, on one side management is an art, and on another side management is a science. Therefore the fourth alternative, management is both A and B. Okay, that alternative is accurate. Now the question number 3 dash includes grouping of jobs. Grouping of jobs, including grouping of jobs. Now there are 4 items: directing, planning, controlling, organizing. Now that is grouping of jobs means planning. Planning includes grouping of jobs. At first you have to remember the answer as well as the question. Then you have to understand it very clearly. Otherwise you can't go further. Question number 4. Management functions include. Management functions include 4 items are there: control, organizing, directing, and all of these. You may leave it aside. Now control, directing, organizing. That means there are actually 5 functions. Somebody says that there are 4 functions: planning, organizing, directing, coordinating, okay, and controlling. Now let's see. Planning, organizing, directing, coordinating, and controlling. Therefore there are 5 functions, and somebody says that only planning, organizing, or you may drop the term organizing. In spite of dropping this term, you may drop coordinating. Therefore someone tells that planning, organizing, directing, and controlling, but I think the 5 items are very important for planning. Therefore management will be run very smoothly if we follow these 4 items. Management functions: planning, organizing, directing, coordinating, and controlling. Therefore all the 3 items are here. Therefore the most important answer in part is part number D, that is all of this. Now come to the question 5. F.W. Taylor is known as father of scientific management. You have to remember it. Father of scientific management, that is F.W. Taylor. Okay, father of general management, not. Father of workshop management, not. And none, not. These items is accurate, and therefore you have to choose alternative A. Number 6. The concentration of decision making authority is called centralization. The concentration of decision making authority, mind it, and its concentration is called centralization. You have to remember it. Scalar chain, a different part. Span of management, different part. And decentralization, that is the opposite to centralization. Now the next part, question number 7. Managerial grid theory. Managerial grid theory developed by who? Developed managerial grid theory, that is Black and Mouton. You have to remember it very clearly, that Black and Mouton. Therefore managerial grid theory, you have to remember this part, that you have to make this graph. Then there are 4 parts. Number 1, 1, 9, 1, 9. then 1 1 1 1, okay, then 9 1 9 1, and the last part is 5 5, middle part. Therefore this picture is a picture of managerial grid, and the other part is 9 9, okay. The 5 parts are here, 1 9, 5 parts are there, 1 9. It is called country club style. It is called country club style. Club style, mind it. Country club style. And impoverished style, that is called impoverished. Impoverished style. Impoverished style, and in the middle of rich style, it is called rich style, and 9 9 team style. Mind it very carefully. Team style, TEAM, team style, very important part. And producer Perry style, that is 9 1. Therefore 5 points are there, you have to agree with it, and their names are quite different from one another, you have to remember it, okay. Now it is called managerial grid theory, and it has been developed by Black and Mouton. Next, question number 8. Taylor's concept of functional foremanship is an extension of Fayol's principle. Fayol's principle, which one? That is division of work. Taylor's concept of functional foremanship is an extension of Fayol's principle. Fayol's principle, okay. Fayol, he was born in 1841, 29th July, and Taylor, he was born in 1856, mind it, 1856, and both of them have developed the managerial parts or management in their own languages according to their experiences, okay. Therefore division of work is Fayol's principles, okay. Now the next one is question number 9. To manage is to forecast, the plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate, and to control, okay. Planning, organizing, commanding. Commanding means directing. Coordinating, I told you early that there are 5 functions: planning, organizing, directing, coordinating, and controlling. And if you delete directing and add commanding, then it is okay. And this definition was given by Henry Fayol. I told you just now that Henry Fayol was born in 18,041 and July 29. July 29 he was born, and he made 14 principles, and that's the definition of management, and you have to remember it. Now question number 10. Hawthorne experiments. Hawthorne experiment related to which one? It is also Elton Mayo. Elton Mayo, mind it very carefully. Hawthorne experiments related with Elton Mayo, Because Elton Meyer conducted Hawthorne experiment. On which topic? Best lighting to maximize productivity. Productivity. How to increase productivity? Productivity, and he wanted to show the effects of lighting on productivity. Okay, and it is the principle of Elton Meyer. Now question number 11. Henry Fayol formulated dash principles of management. I told you 1 minute ago that 14 principles. 14 principles were formulated by Fayol, Henry Fayol. Number 12. The first function of management. The first function of management is which one? Planning. I told you, if you consider the 5 functions, now planning, organizing, directing, coordinating, and controlling. I told you. Therefore, the first part is planning. Suppose you are going to a tour, you are going on a tour, then you have to make the plan first and then go on for your smooth journey. Number 13. Strategic planning. Strategic planning is short-term planning, middle-term, long-term, and annual planning. Always long-term planning. Strategic planning does not include any short-term planning or medium-range planning. It is always related to long-term planning. That means more than 5 years. Mind it. Number 14. The principles of management are. The principles of management are static? No. Universal. That is, it is applicable for everyone. You can't segregate. You can't differentiate. It is absolutely common to all. Therefore, the correct answer is universal. Now question number 15. Dash means that every employee should get order from the superior only. I have to discuss levels of management. There are 3 levels of management: top level of management, middle level of management, and lower level or bottom level of management. And if you make a pyramid, then that is drawn in this way. That is called top level management, middle level management, and lower level management. Therefore, from this pyramid you can easily see that lower level of management is more expanding than that of middle level as well as top level. And ultimately, when you go to top level management, only some people are engaged here. Only board of directors are here. Middle level management, all officers, suppose sales officer, purchase officers, etc., all of them are in middle level management. And lower level management, only supervisors, gang leaders, such personnel are put in lower level management. Therefore, always orders are coming from top to lower. Top level to lower level. Always comes from top level to lower level. You have to do it, and after doing the work, after performing the work, the lower level management will have to inform to the middle level and middle level to top level. In this way, that is rotating. Therefore, orders are always coming from top level to lower level. Therefore, the correct answers is from top level to lower level. But here dash means that every employee should get order from one superior only. That is unity of command. Okay, unity of command, and all of them will have to follow that command. Command means direction. Question number 16. Dash is not a principle of Henry Fayol. I told you that Henry Fayol formulated 14 principles, and one of the following alternatives is not present in Henry Fayol's principles, that is harmony. Okay, that is harmony. It is not found in the principles of Henry Fayol. The three other parts are actually included in Henry Fayol. Now question number 17. Now come to the question number 17. Which of the following denotes the long-term direction of an organization? I told you just 1 minute ago, that is strategy. Strategical planning, it is practically for long-term basis. Number 18, grouping of homogeneous activities. Homogeneous, that means same type of. Homogeneous activities is called departmentation. Departmentation, that means same kind of products are kept in a particular department, that is called departmentation. Number 19, responsibility flows from. Now I have discussed just a question ago, few minutes ago, that always directions comes from top level to lower level, that is downwards. Okay, downwards. Number 20, control finds out how far. Control finds out how far, that is how far deviates from the standard, that is actual performance. Actual performance. It is also important. Control means at first what to do. At first what to do, and next one what you have done. The difference between the two, that is called deviation from standard. Okay, from standard. Then why these deviations have been taking place, then sort out the problems for such deviation and then solve. It is conculturating. Therefore 20 questions have been discussed in this part. For question 2021, that is the first part. Now I am coming to the second part later. Okay.